Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we shall be discussing the newly revealed Transformers Generation Selects Titan class Black Zarak. Now before we get into the video, I would really appreciate it if you guys could all smash the like button, hit the subscribe button and of course click that notification bell. Also be sure to let me know down in the comment section below on what you guys think of this particular reveal and of course the video itself. Quite honestly, this reveal has taken me by surprise, as if you would have asked me maybe 7 or 10 months ago, I would have said that this figure was definitely on the horizon, although as the months have gone by and of course the Titan class Scorponok hype dying down, I really didn't think this figure was going to actually come out. Of course we did get a major indication that he was on the horizon with the release of the Generation Selects Black Rarichi, but after that we heard absolutely nothing, and considering the heavily rumoured Titan class arc is just around the corner, I really think that 2 Titan class releases this year may be a little too extreme, as of course Titan class is one of the biggest and most expensive figures that Hasbro do create, at least for the mass retail market, and I'm not entirely sure as to how many collectors shall in fact actually be picking this up, due to of course the character's obscure nature. But that moves me on to my next point. This will not just be a regular Titan class release, this is in fact going to be branded under the Generation Selects line, which is really surprising, as up until this point I believe it's only the Leader, Voyager and Deluxe figures that have actually come out from that particular lineup. But nevertheless, the figure that we have got looks superb. The Titan class Scorponok is by far, at least for me, one of the best Titans that we have ever gotten, and the arc will certainly have to be very special to surpass that release. This figure will of course be inspired by the Super God Master Force, and the Black Zarak figure is essentially just a really heavy repaint and slight retool of Titan class Scorponok, but I think it looks incredible. The black and the red really do complement the sculpt incredibly well, and of course we have a brand new head sculpt which looks superb. Unfortunately we don't really get any additional accessories other than this really lanky looking staff, which I'm pretty certain shall be compatible with Black Rarichi. It would have been awesome if we could have gotten another pair of the shoulder cannons, but nevertheless Black Zarak looks fantastic, especially where that colour scheme is concerned, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I actually believe Titan class Scorponok is one of the more elusive figures to actually track down, especially considering that he released in the midst of the global pandemic. Not many collectors were able to get their hands on him due to financial positions or of course just due to logistic reasons, so this could potentially be most collectors' best bet of actually picking this figure up for a Titan class retail price point. This will retail for roughly £150 here in the UK, so I'm pretty certain that will mean $150 for you guys, as here in the UK we always end up paying more than the US prices. But nevertheless, getting back here to Black Zarak, as we take a look at the actual head conversion, of course it shall be very similar to the Zarak transformation that we got on Scorponok, although this time they have completely retooled the chest piece in order to reveal some battle damage, and this looks superb. He will also have a pirate eye patch. It looks really well done. As we take a look here at him in the Scorpion mode, you can see this is very similar to Scorponok, although we've got that brand new head sculpt which definitely does help to set it apart, and of course that terrific new black, gold and red colour scheme. It is also really interesting to see that the included staff shall separate in order to become an almost pincer for the main Scorpion Tau itself. I think it works really well, and I'm definitely looking forward to comparing both Black Zarak and Scorponok in person. Much like Scorponok, this will indeed have a base mode. I've never really been a huge fan of these Titan class base forms, but it is exactly the same as what we got with Scorponok, albeit this time in a slightly different colour variation. This figure has an estimated date of release for the 31st of January 2022, so that is definitely way in the future, and I'm sure we may in fact see this figure released sooner, as that just seems way off. It's pretty much 9 months away, and I've never known Hasbro to unveil a figure that far in advance, but it could make sense seeing as we are supposed to be getting the Titan class arc, and the Titans always seem to come out around about summertime, so I guess this could make sense. But nevertheless, this figure really does look impressive. I'm sure there will be many of you that are perhaps not all that thrilled about it due to it being maybe an obscure release. I think it has turned out really nicely, especially where that robot mode is concerned. The head sculpt looks so well done. The gold highlights all look terrific, and judging by this image, they do appear to be using gold plastic for the ratchet joints of Black Zarak's ankles. So I'm hoping that gold plastic syndrome is a thing of the past and that this will not plague this figure, as due to it being a Titan class, you would really want those joints to be reinforced with some sturdier and stronger plastic. But I'm really impressed with this figure. I would love to know down in the comment section below on what you guys think of this. As mentioned, it's probably not going to appeal to everyone, as of course Black Zarak is a little more of an obscure character, but for those of you who are familiar with him, I would really love to know your take on this. Will you be picking this up, or will it be an easy miss? And how do you feel about getting 2 Titan class releases here in 2021, especially considering we've only just had HasLab Unicron release, and many collectors did in fact have to buy that on the aftermarket. This is looking to be one of the most expensive years for Transformers releases, and I'm really looking forward to seeing as to what gets unveiled on April 9th, as if they are willing to unveil a figure of this magnitude 10 days before their big reveal date, they certainly must have something special planned. I thank you all for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.